She's Alli.
He's Pete.
This is Zsiga. And this is not about soulmates, more to explore. Well, there's Bridge 73 at Great Haywood on the Trent and Mersey, and it's the bridge to Shugborough Hall. What's it called, Alli, this one?
Essex.
Essex. Right. Yeah, very medieval looking. And there we are. Welcome to the Shugborough estate. Yeah, so here we are, Shugborough Hall. We've signed up and we're ready to visit as many National Trust properties as we can from the towpath, and there's lots all over the country, so that'll be good. I'll give Alli more stuff to research. She loves doing that. Yeah, so here we are, Shugborough Hall, close up. Yeah, let's find out where the loos are, Alli. Go on, just point me out if you're right. And here's part of the estate. Very nice it looks too. There we are in the courtyard. Second-hand bookshop. Got the mansion shop. Got Alli admiring an old car there. Yeah. You enjoying your walk? It's a very historic walk for you here, Ziggy. Eh? You're a member of the National Trust now. Well, it's the ruin which was actually built, something like that. And some gorgeous trees. Here's the rear of the mansion. Glad it's not me that has to maintain those, what they're called, bushes, hedges. Shugborough Hall in all its glory. Over there it's long-horned cattle, all lying down today. What do they say when the cattle lie down? Well, they are the perfect thing. Got a mower that does itself next to a house hundreds of years old. This is the walled garden, including some technology. I've done an about turn. Now to do another line. Oh, a bit higgledy-piggledy, but it seems to know what it's doing. And here we've got a little robin in the middle, jumping up and down, saying, "What's that about?" So we're on the outskirts of the Shugborough estate, and there's Adrian's Arch, as you can see, at the top of the hill. So let's go and have a look at it. And here's the Shugborough Tunnel, which is about 700 metres long and was created for the railways. So yeah, the tunnel was created for the railways, 700 metres long, because the first Earl of Lichfield said, "Not bloody having one of those railway things going across my land. You're going to have to build a tunnel." And obviously, tunnels being so cheap to construct, they built one. So yeah, there's acres and acres, obviously, of the Shugborough estate. So we've gone and had a good walk, had a look at that arch, and over here is something called the lanthorn. Again, echoing some sort of Greek or Roman architecture. Well, this is the Park Hall, is it? Farm? Park Hall Farm.
Park Farm?
Oh, one of those. Park Farm, part of the estate. I think now there's got various animals that the kids can pet. So let's go and have a look. Park Farm. So yeah, that's the water wheel. And there's the actual, well, they used to put on to mill. Yeah, Ziggy's interested in these chickens. Hey, Zig. Hmm? What are they all up to? Hmm? So we're heading to see the mill itself. Have a look. Right to the top of the building. This is all where it went on. And in the words of a local, "Hey up, duck your head." There, the water outside. Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? Don't know what type it is. Yeah, and after this we went to see the apartments. You have to book a ticket, and unfortunately you can't film in there, but it's the apartments where Earl Litchfield lived, and of course he was Patrick Litchfield, who was a famous photographer, and it's very interesting to go in and see that particular part of where he finished off his life. Anyway, then we were onwards and upwards back to the boat so we could set sail and head towards Tixall Wide. Yeah, lovely spot here at Great Haywood. Stayed here a couple of days, done a few things, got ourselves sorted. We're just going to go up to the Anglo-Welsh now, and hopefully CRT's got some water filling facilities there. Get rid of a bit of rubbish, hopefully, and maybe empty the loo. Although I don't think CRT's got one of those, you have to pay Anglo-Welsh to do that, but needs must, as they say. In the bywash, I think you are. Hiya.
It's Pete reversing at Great Haywood Junction. We've just been to use the services, empty the bog, empty the waste, fill up with water, and with the junction here, we just need to make sure there's no one coming down from Tixall, which is the way we're heading. Right, just catch Pete before he hits the bank. Watch the bank! And looks like all good, there's no one else coming through, so that was pretty lucky. Well done, Pete.
And here we are coming into Tixall Wide, and as usual it looks beautiful, and as usual it looks very busy. Well, here we are, just leaving Tixall Wide. Fantastic spin too. This is the view. Look at that over there. Absolutely beautiful today as well, as it has been the last few days. Absolutely. And where are we off to, Ali? Let me just...
We're off to Salt.
Where?
Salt.
Salt. Oh, take that with a pinch. Off to Salt, are we?
Certainly been a beautiful place to recuperate.
Oh yeah, Ali's had a bit of a migraine, to say the least. Trying to go for a record number of days with one, but we've been to the doctor, she sorted it, and we're on our way. Yeah, don't forget to listen to mixcloud.com, the soul scene. And Zsiga's ready to go. He's getting a bit restless.
Hey Zsiga. Hey beautiful.
You getting a bit restless, Zig? What? Yeah? He loves it. So I thought I'd better do a bit of a loop of Tixall Wide, because it is wide, gorgeous, and thought I'd better give it a bit of exposure. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. And there's that old building. I don't think it's occupied, but it lights up at night inside. There's some lily pads with the remaining flowers just coming into bloom. Yeah, it's just a gorgeous spot altogether. Plenty of wildlife. Although we haven't seen those elusive kingfishers. Yeah, one day I'll get one on camera and I'll post that onto everywhere. They'll be that pleased. I've seen a few, of course, on this 3.5 month journey, but never got the camera close enough. And yeah, there we go. From Tixall Wide to Tixall Not So Wide. Beautiful. Everybody's moving on from the look of it. A few people staying, taking advantage of a gorgeous day. But we've got to move on, I think. Onwards and upwards. Swivel Bridge. Yeah, so we just used the facilities at Anglo-Welsh and got that sorted, topped up the water even though we got quite a lot. It's always good to get it topped up to the full. And now we're just going to cruise up a little bit here, more up, and then Alli can nip back and get a medicine from the chemist. And here's the Canal Side Farm Shop and Cafe, well worth a visit, some great food. We loved what we bought from there, and a nice little cafe as well. But yeah, the vegetables, yes, are so much fresher, none of that chilled in some warehouse in the middle of nowhere. You having a look, Zeke? What do you think? Yeah, so we're now heading up the Trent and Mersey, and here we are, Bridge 75. And I think everybody we spoke to today has agreed it's an absolutely gorgeous day. Well, here we are going past Great Haywood Marina. And that little entrance, yes, very little, but quite a big marina. What they got? Workshop, brokerage, slipway, yeah, got it all. Yeah, well, this is completely new territory for us. We've not been on this part of the Trent and Mersey before. So yeah, it's all new, and yeah, so far so good, looking very nice. Especially on such a great day. Yeah, look at that sky. Beautiful. Yeah, so here we are going into our first lock of the day. Next to Bridge 76. A little bit of a leaky one, I think you can see at the top. Lovely little bridge. Stay here, Ziggy. Just this one built in 2005. Good gates, yes, look like going to stay closed, I think, Alli. Thumbs up, say yeah, give it a go. Might just have to put it in a little bit of reverse, we'll see. Yeah, just a little bit, keep us going backward. Keep us away from that leaky gate at the front. Should we try and have a look at the leaky gate? Yeah. You can see it. Let's have a look. Woohoo. Yeah, don't worry. Ziggy's got the measure of this lock, I think. Yes. There's a place to moor up, so Alli tells me. So we'll move over to the left. Just moor up here. Seems like we've been going for minutes. There's some gorgeous caravans there, the old style. And look at those Shire horses over there. Beautiful. And where have we got? 1, 2, 3, yeah. And plenty of all the geese over there, yeah. Yeah. An old style carriage as well. Who's that, Ziggy? He likes grass like you. Another grass eater, eh? Ziggy. Yeah. So yeah, this is I think it's called Salt the village, Alli informs me, and because there's actually a salt marsh over here where they used to get salt. They used to use the old method of heating up the water from the salt marsh until that evaporated and left the salt behind. Yeah, so that was the salt marsh, and we're moving on towards salt itself. Yeah, I've seen your shandies, Alli. You're Australian. It usually involves a tot of whiskey and a shot of brandy. Maybe. I'll just have a lemonade as usual, probably. Eh? Do you reckon? Bit shallow over here. A little bit shallow. Definitely quite shallow on this side. Hi there. How you going? All right. Beautiful day, isn't it? See, very friendly bunch, boaters. We don't always talk about the weather. Alli's just reminding me, or telling me, one of the two, that these are reminded of the Murray River in Australia. Well, of course, it's the mighty Murray, you know. It's a bit wider than the canal, the Trent and Mersey, but yeah, I think probably because of the roots popping out the water here and there, and these trees just leaning over. Well, it is a beautiful spot, there's no doubt about that. And the countryside, I'll just give you a quick view of the left, or the port, is it? Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, here we are, Bridge 79. I think Alli's just emptied a bit of water from the leak, but other than that, we're able to go straight in. And yeah, she's opened the lock gates now. So we're going to tootle in there, nice and slow. It's quite a low bridge, this one. One day I'm going to have to take that chimney off one of these particularly low bridges, but this one's fine. This one is fine. So let's have a look. Oh, yes. Yeah, so here's Alli. She's opened those gates and we're ready to slow down now. Give it the old reverse. When you're going in slow, it's not too much of a problem. Little bit of a leak again, but there we go. Yes, and this is obviously one of the Canal and River Trust's places to keep its various vessels when they go out to do some work. There's even a little bit of a place to paint or do some work on a boat. Look at that. Canal and River Services. And I think, from what Alli says, we're in Weston. Yes, we've just been greeted there by another Wiesler. Zsiga, of course, was nonchalant as usual. Oh, so lovely properties here alongside the canal. Yeah, beautiful. Now Ali's threatening to take me for a pint of beer. Now she's got over her migraine. Lunch and then a pint of beer, or one of those, or maybe beer and then a lunch. We'll see. Yes, the ducks all waiting for their lunch. Here, Ziggy, up here. Look here, up. What's this? Who's this? Who's this? There. All the ducks. Look at all the ducks. Yeah. Who wouldn't want to live in a house like this? Ali, it's over to you. And that one over there, yeah, Towpath Cottage. Well, it wasn't long before we realised we weren't going to get to Salt today, so we moored up here at Weston, a lovely village it is, and that was that for today. So, I hope you liked the vlog. If you did, click the like button. If you'd like to subscribe, please click the subscribe button. It's free. And if you'd like to know when the next vlog's out, click the bell. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.